Hey guys, welcome back to another Deltaforce video. We just got a new trailer today that you can see in the background, and it shows some gameplay of the two main modes of the game, but we also got some new details of what we can expect to see in early access. And there's a lot more info dropping during the next few weeks on a daily basis actually, but each week revolves around a different topic. So we got this overview right here that says which topic they will be talking about each week, and the Deltaforce X account also held a poll to what people are most interested in, and the majority actually wanted to know more about the battlefield mode Havoc Warfare first. So this week from today until next Saturday will be all about Havoc Warfare, which means you might see a lot of videos from me during the next 7 days. But what are the details we actually got today? Well, first of all, there was another name change made, but this time not for the game itself, but for the two main modes instead. Because Tactical Turmoil, also known as Hazard Operations, has changed to only Operations, and Havoc Warfare is now only called Warfare. And I think this is definitely a good decision because the former names always seemed a bit long and had quite strange names in general. Then the translation was wrong for Hazard Operations during the alpha and the beta, and sometimes it was called Tactical Turmoil and sometimes Hazard Operations, and Tactical Turmoil was an even stranger name, I don't know. So now it's just Operations and Warfare, short and sweet, and definitely more memorable and easy to identify than before. The game modes themselves and how they work and in their gameplay mechanics and everything do not change, of course, it's only the names. So Warfare is the mode for intense, large-scale battles across land, sea and air, and Operations is the high-stakes extraction mode. So just like they did with the name for the game, that was called Deltaforce Hawk Ops before, and now they removed the Hawk Ops and only go with Deltaforce, they also shortened the names for the modes a bit, which I think in all of these cases was a very good decision. So alongside of this, we also got a first look at some of the new maps that we can expect to see with the early access launch, which I think is the most important part here. And the first one is the new map for Operations, which is the urban map we've already seen on screenshots during one of the Q&As, and I gotta be honest, I think this would make a great fit for Warfare as well. I know we have Cracked already that looks pretty similar, but I wouldn't say no to another urban desert map for this mode. Anyways, we also got a first look at the other two maps that are coming to Warfare, and the first one is visible in the trailer as well, even though it's only for very short clips. It's an open modern city map with skyscrapers around, and this doesn't seem like one we have seen before, so this one is definitely new. And it looks alright from the clips, but it definitely looks very open and without much cover for infantry. So it reminds me a bit on Kaleidoscope from Battlefield 2042 before they've done this rework. But we only see a few short looks here, so I hope they will give us more insight on this map during the week, and I hope it actually plays good once we get our hands on it. And then the other map was posted over on X in a simple overview of artwork, so we don't have any gameplay or clips here, and this one is called Trench Line, and like the name suggests, it is a trench warfare map, so we should expect intense infantry combat here. It is also another remake of a classic Deltaforce map, by the way, with the same name, and it looks very atmospheric, like a lot of the maps we usually see in World War I and II games, but with a mix of modern elements. Definitely one I'm looking forward to. And if you're wondering why I said it's another remake, the map Crack that we played in the alpha and beta already is also a remake of a classic Deltaforce map from Black Hawk Down called Eye of the Dead. Here's how it looked like back in the days. It's actually crazy how it has changed, but I'm happy they took it because I think it's a pretty good map. So the 5 maps we can expect to see for Warfare in the early access are Ascension and Cracked that we know from the alpha and beta already, then the Trench Warfare map called Trench Line, the city map that we've seen in the trailer, and the Close Combat Underground map that was also teased in one of the earlier Q&As, but we also don't know the name for it yet. So it's an interesting lineup, even though 5 maps is not that much, even for an early access release, gotta be honest. Anyways, we also gotta see more of the new destruction in the trailer, and this is pretty much the same scene and view that we've already seen in the Next Fest trailer, but this time the clip is a little bit longer. So it seems like with enough force it will be possible to completely collapse the building on the map Cracked, but I'm not sure how this will work. If it will be like an event that can be triggered by players, similar to the Levolution in Battlefield 4, where you shoot at specific points of the structure with explosives and then at some point it collapses, collapses, or if this specific destruction is like a timed event that happens after a certain point of a match, or, and that's what it looks like in the trailer, it can only be triggered by the missile that you can call in through the reinforcement system, so probably needs a lot of force to collapse this whole building. Nevertheless, it looks pretty good and definitely adds some more realism to the map that looked a bit plain and a bit static so far. And yeah, that was it for today. Like I said, there might be more videos coming during the week depending on the amount of details we get and how interesting they are. And if you enjoyed this one right here, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.